So today, I'm gonna share 7 exercises that you've probably never heard of.
They aren't gimmicky optimal tricks either. These are time-tested movements with scientific support that I personally do every week, and I think you should too.
So I'd say most of you probably have done exercise 1 at some point, but I bet less than 1% of you have ever even seen exercise 7. I think they're all worth doing. Just remember that training hard and training consistently matters more than the exact exercises you pick. Okay, the first exercise is a simple way to improve your shoulder health, grow your forearms, increase core strength, decompress your spine, and improve muscular endurance. It's a dead hang.
And if you've never tested your max dead hang time, try it out next time you go to the gym. For some context, this is what a beginner, intermediate, advanced, elite, and world-class dead hang time looks like. This is the dead hang world record. So I'm advanced, not quite elite. Dead hangs can open up the shoulder joint, allowing the tendons and muscles of the rotator cuff to move more freely, which can help with shoulder pain. If your back is feeling stiff from sitting all day, you'll get some spinal decompression too.
The scientific evidence on this is a bit more mixed, but I personally get a lot of relief from it, especially in the days following heavy squats or deadlifts.
Trust me, this will make a huge difference. You try it out and see how long you can hang. If you can't dead hang with body weight yet, use a band for assistance by looping it around the bar and stepping into it, or you can use an assisted pull-up machine.
If you can beat my time of 2 minutes and 45 seconds, post it on Instagram and use the hashtag JeffNipperDeadHang. I'll take a look at all of them and I'll repost some of you. Next exercise takes a standard dumbbell curl and makes it just a little more effective, at least in theory. I call it the Zottman hammer curl, named after 1800 strongman George Zottman.
Here's the idea. With a regular curl, maybe you can lift 20 pounds on the way up, but you could easily control 40 pounds on the way back down. That's because you're about 40 or 50% stronger on the negative than you are on the positive. So with a standard dumbbell curl, you're always overloading the positive more than the negative. Negative never gets fully challenged. But since the negative is crucial for muscle growth, I think it makes a lot of sense to overload it to its full potential.
So instead, what you can do is use simple biomechanics to make the weight effectively heavier on the negative. Here's what you do.
Curl the weight up with a hammer grip and then lower the weight back down with a palms up supinated grip. By using a hammer grip on the positive, your brachialis and brachioradialis can come in and help out. And then when you switch to the supinated grip on the negative, your biceps are forced to take the load. For technique, grip the dumbbell in the middle of the handle, so don't let your thumb rest up against the head of the dumbbell, and curl the weight up, stopping just before your arm is vertical. Then rotate your palms up and lower the weight back down under control, sweeping the weight out in a wide arc. Once you reach the bottom, rotate your palms back into the hammer grip, curl the weight back up again, and repeat. I usually do these for 8 to 10 reps.